If you want a new bike, go to Harley. If you want a new bike, go to Harley. If your bike is too tiny and you're feeling kind of whiny and you want a new bike, go to Harley. Hi everybody! It's Parker the Coyote here again with another episode of, well, Parker the Coyote. I am gonna go up to New Rochelle again today, you know, as you do, and I'm gonna ride the new Fat Bob. Did it before, didn't get a lot of ride time in, so I'm gonna go up today, meet up with my guy Tyler. He's gonna take me out for like 30-45 minutes so I can get a real good review. So, I've been incredibly frustrated with Freya here, and the main reason I've been frustrated is because anytime I try to go on longer trips than just around the city, I tend to have a hard time keeping up with my friends, or having a hard time getting up to speed quickly, or having a hard time climbing hills. It's just incredibly frustrating. And I guess that's when you know that you've outgrown your bike. No shame in that, I guess, you know, it happens. I guess, you know, I wouldn't have known the difference if I hadn't ridden this Bolt over here, or if I hadn't ridden the Iron 1200 or the Softail Standard, you know. I digress. I need a new bike. I don't need a new bike, I need another bike. I want to keep this one. I want to keep it for the city because it's so convenient. It's perfectly lightweight. It's perfect to get around and navigate here. I don't want to get rid of Freya. I've also developed like this little relationship with her. I don't want to get rid of it yet. I'm really frustrated with the power of this engine. Nothing against the bike itself. Like I said, I love it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I want to go on bigger, badder trips, and I just can't do it with this bike. So I'm gonna go up to New Rochelle today, meet up with my guy Randy over there, and Tyler. Tyler's gonna take me out on like a 30-45 minute ride, test out the new Fat Bob, see if I want it. Biggest thing I'm concerned about is the price, but at the very least, I want to take you guys on this ride, give you a proper review of this bike. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting day, guys. Gonna be interesting.
Recording.
Recuerdo. Okay. The Fat Bob, ladies and gentlemen. That's the red one. That's Tyler. Say hi, Tyler. So, as I said before, we did go to New Rochelle, the Harley Davidson up here. Okay. All right. Gloves. I knew I was forgetting something. Take two. Ta-da. Okay. Ooh, it's already warm. See, you say that. Let's get this bread. Whoever rode this last is incredibly tall. This is so exciting. Holy cow, that is so quiet. I feel like I'm super tall right now. Oh, this is such a smooth ride, man. I am a little forward. I feel like if I had the bars a little bit further back, which is definitely something you can do to this. I feel like I'm doing a handstand. I'm so far forward. There's a lot of pressure going into my wrists because of that. Definitely not something that I'm used to, but I'm not mad at it. It would take some getting used to for sure. I really feel like the actual positioning of me on this bike is so much higher off of the ground. Like I feel like I'm super, super tall right now. I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. It's just, again, not something I'm used to. Even in first gear, man, it's got so much more torque to it. I really like the forward controls on this. The handlebars are still kind of something. Yeah, way too much pressure on my wrists for sure. The suspension on this bike is great though, man. So I thought this bike only had 5 gears. Apparently it has 6. Okay. Man, I feel like this thing is not going anywhere. It is so stable. I'm not used to these lower mirrors. Oh, great. Traffic. Love that. Love that for us. Yeah, my wrists are hurting. I'm only in 4th gear and I'm almost going 60 miles an hour. Oh, it's so exciting! Guys, it's been a long time since I've been excited to get on a bike and just go for a ride. It has been a long time. Yeah, my wrists hurt. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, so like right here, I can like feel like I'm like pressing down, you know, which sucks. Cause like I really like this bike. It's a lot higher than what I'm used to. The center of gravity is like very mid-level, but again, I feel like I'm on a sport bike, but with my feet in front of me. It's really weird. We're going on a field trip. Taking another bike out. Might as well, while I'm here. So this is the Lowrider S. He is on the Street Bob. I'm gonna try them both out. Oh, these mid controls are very tall. I'm at an acute angle here, guys. Okay, handlebars are a little bit better on this one. Not a fan of these controls. Let's see if I can convince myself to get a little bit more comfortable with them. So, this is weird, man, because like, this bike sits a little bit lower, but the mid controls are right underneath my butt. Don't think I'm a fan of this one. You're cute, Lowrider S, but you feel funny. I'm getting used to this one. I just feel like on a longer trip, having my knees up so high is probably gonna be really uncomfortable. Yeah, not a fan. So, position. Also, very easy fix here. The shifter is so far away, yeah. See, this I'm way more comfortable with the handlebar position. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, I feel like I have so much more control. Yeah. Like, okay. The foot position I don't mind as much on this one. I don't know why. It's probably because I feel like I'm more stacked on top of myself as opposed to leaning forward with my feet behind me. Definitely think I do like the placement of the control panel. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The display. A lot better on this one than I did on the Fat Bob. Because it was down here and the sun was catching it. Did not like that because I couldn't see it. I had to literally put my hand over it in order to see it. This one is right in front of me, which feels a lot more comfortable. Huh. Fun stuff. So I like this one a lot better. Handlebars are better, they're almost too tall. That one, I felt like my legs were underneath me, but I was still leaning forward. This one, I feel like I'm more stacked on top of myself, which is more comfortable for me. Pulling it back down just a hair, like maybe 1/4 of an inch would be fine. That's interesting. I didn't think I was gonna like this so much. Yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna grab a beer and chill out, and then I'll talk to you guys on my way back home. Bye. Alrighty, guys. So I'm sorry that I wasn't actually able to film an outro on my way home, but you know, I ran out of memory, and I was just so overwhelmed with how amazing those bikes felt and how completely different they felt to Freya. So I honestly wasn't even really able to focus. But kind of my overall thoughts here were, man, I really, really wanted to love that Fat Bob, but the positioning of it just felt way too sporty for me. And I'm just so used to that thinner front wheel that, you know, turning it was kind of a pain in the butt. And as much as I love the style of it and I love the look of it, it's just not the right bike for me. So sitting there on the Lowrider S, didn't really like that one either. It just, I don't know, the positioning was way too underneath me on the pegs, and then the bars were a little too far forward. I don't know, that one just didn't feel right at all. The Street Bob was the closest. I liked it, but I don't really like the style of it. So, you know, there were a lot of give and takes to all of them. I just didn't really fall in love with any of them. And so I was telling Tyler that, and he was like, you know what? I think I know exactly what you need. And I was like, oh God, here we go. Not another bike. Don't make me test ride one more bike. I've got too many things in my head. He said, how about you just sit on the Heritage Softail, the classic, with the 114 engine. I was like, no, I would never ride a bagger. No, that's not me. Like, I'm not a bagger biker. I don't know, it's too big for me. It's too intimidating. He goes, well, why don't you just sit on it just in case? All right, well, whatever. Y'all, I sat on it. And then I asked to take it for a test ride. I might be getting a bagger. It is such a sweet ride. It fit me perfectly. Holy cow, the positioning on it was absolutely wonderful. It felt almost exactly like riding this V-Star, but with a bigger engine, with a much more comfortable touring feel. So I only took it around the shop like 3 or 4 times. So I haven't really opened it up to see what it can do, and I haven't actually felt how it is with the windshield and going at those top speeds. You know, I haven't really felt it out, but I can tell you just from the little bit that I rode it around, 100%, it's so much better than the Fat Bob. It's so much better than the Street Bob. Way better than the Lowrider. So yeah, I essentially rode almost the entire Softail fleet since demo day, because I don't know if you remember, but I rode the Softail Standard at the demo day, and that one I did not like at all. The crankcase was too far out, the mid pegs were just getting in my way. Like, I didn't like that one at all either. But man, that Heritage, ugh! So even though I didn't get any footage of me riding that one, I do know that they have a 107 used Heritage coming in. So I might go back and ride that one here in the next couple weeks. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that I have to think about as far as, you know, finances and the logistics of me actually getting this bike. And I don't know, do I have the room? Do I have the money? Guys, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think the first step is to actually hop on that Heritage, take it for a proper ride, and really feel it out and do a little bit more research, do a little bit more budgeting. Because, guys, I really need a bigger bike. I want to go and do so much more stuff, and I feel like I can't give you guys the content that you want. And every time I try to go out and do something and have fun, I feel like I just get so frustrated that it makes me not want to film another video. I don't know. There's a lot for me to think about right now. So leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Should I do it? Should I just go ahead and buy it? Should I look at something used? Should I maybe reach out to people on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, maybe try to find something similar but not as pricey? Do any of you have Heritages? Like, tell me the pros and cons that you guys feel. Give me some things to look out for when I go test ride the 107. Like, help me out here, guys. I don't know what to do. Anyway, thank you guys so much, so much for watching this video. I know I've been MIA, but thank you for sticking around. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Parker the Coyote. I do motorcycle stuff in and around the city. Hopefully I'm gonna bring you more content soon. If you guys are not new here and you've been subscribed for a while, thank you so much for coming back. I really apologize for being gone for so long, but you guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much for your support. If you guys want to continue to support me, I do have stickers and keychains and poker chips available for sale in the link below. All of that money goes right back into gas and money for a new bike chain, which Freya desperately needs. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you soon. I promise. Bye! So many stoplights. New York, fix your roads. Eek! Okay, I'm just really giddy. This is fun. Part of me really wanted to go up that ramp. This is not Crazy Taxi, Parker. You can't do that. I'm on a bigger bike at Harley. I'm on a bigger bike at Harley. Well, this is lots of fun, but I really gotta run. I was on a bigger bike at Harley. Yay!